I'm so happy to be here with you today. We're gonna learn one quick new move today after we get warmed up and stretched out a little bit. And we're gonna review some other things that we've been working on. So we're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna start by getting warmed up. Okay, we're gonna do hands around the world. You can stand however you want with your feet. Okay, you can keep them moving. We're gonna go both hands all the way around the world. So they go in front of you and behind you. Excellent. So keep it moving all the way around the world. You can wiggle your feet out. It's kind of tricky. And freeze up at the top and stretch all the way up to the sky. And we're gonna reverse. Instead of going backward, now we're gonna go forward. So our hands go back behind us and forward. And back behind us, good, and forward. And breathe. Take deep breaths. That oxygen is really important. Sometimes we forget about it when we're trying to work really hard on our movements. But without breathing all of our air, okay, wiggle it out, without breathing that air, we can't get enough oxygen to our muscles to help them remember what to do. So go ahead and wiggle. That's our favorite thing to do. Good, everyone. Okay, we're gonna go skiing. So I'm in Colorado right now. It's a really sunny day, but we're gonna pretend that there's snow on the ground. So grab one ski pole and another ski pole. They're just really long and they go all the way to the ground. They're gonna help us move forward. So we put them behind us like this, and then we bring them in front of us. And we put them behind us and bring them in front of us. And we kind of bend down while we do it. Behind and up, behind and up. You ready to jump? Behind and up. Okay, here we go. And back, good. And back, good. Back, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. And take a deep breath. Whew, and let it go, wiggle it out. Good, okay, we're gonna do that one more time as fast as you can. Here we go. Back behind us 8 times. Count with me out loud. And 1, 2, 3, 4, good, 5, 6, 7, 8, and reach all the way up to the sky. You're in releve, look up, and come down, bend your legs. Take a deep breath. We're melting down to the floor. I want you to touch the floor. Say, good morning, floor, and straighten your legs, but keep your hands down. Tickle your ears, and drop your head. Very good. We're gonna plie. Take a deep breath, and let it out, stretch, whoo, good. And take a deep breath, plie, and stretch it out, good. Now bend your legs, and I want you to roll up really slow motion roll, and wiggle it out. You guys are awesome. Okay, we're gonna open our legs really wide, and we're gonna put our hands on our legs, and we're gonna act like we're really heavy stomping people, okay? So we're gonna stomp, 2, 3, 4, really heavy, 6, good, 7, 8, and bend down really low, good. Push to the left and to the right, and bring it up. Nice, do you feel warmed up yet? Ooh, take a deep breath. And let it go. Twist around. This is looking awesome, guys. Okay, we're gonna move right into our plies, which plie means to bend. We're bending our legs, right? So start with your feet glued together. We're gonna lean back a little bit, open up. Now we're in first position, okay? So our heels are together, our toes are separated. They're pointing both directions, okay? Hands go on our hips. Fingers are in the front and our thumbs are in the back. Now I'm gonna turn to the side and I want you to watch something really carefully because this is important, okay? So our hands are on our hips and our elbows are going to point straight to the side. So I want you to go ahead and turn to the side with me really quick, okay? Now look at me. Good, and I want your elbow right here. I want you to point to it and then point to me, point to Miss Taylor. Okay, very good. So your elbow is going to face me. Now, if it wasn't facing me, then it might be behind, okay, like this. And we don't want to do that because that will hurt our back, okay? Or it might be too far forward like that, okay? And that will throw off our balance. So when we do our pliés with our hands on our hips, we want our elbow to be straight out, not back and not forward, yeah? So straight to the side, ready, here we go. We plié, stretch, squeeze your tummy muscles, and releve, which means to rise and come down. Good. Plié, you guys are awesome. Stretch, and releve, and come down. We're gonna plie nice and slow. Okay, look at me on the side and freeze. Very good. Arms come down and up all the way around the world. Look up at your fingers and stretch it up. Good. We're gonna point our toe. Remember our tendu, so our foot is a magnet on the floor. Point it out to the side. Draw that straight line from your first position and rest your heel down. Good. Here we go. Pliés in second position and plie. Stretch. Releve. Good. Come down and plie. Don't go too low or you might fall. And stretch and releve and come down. Plie and freeze. Our arms are going to come up this time. And down around the world. Okay, very good. We're gonna point our toe tendu back to first position. Excellent, everybody. Okay, I want you to take your crown, your king crown or your queen crown, and place it on your head, okay? We're gonna keep it there. All of this dance lesson, our neck is nice and long. So if our neck isn't long, that means our shoulders kind of turn into earrings. So we wanna take our shoulder earrings off. Very good. Keep that neck nice and long. Okay, we're gonna learn our tendu combination. So arms come through first position like we're hugging a big beach ball. And drop your beach ball, open it up. Shoulders are still down. And hands to your hips. We point our toe, tendu. And close in first. We're gonna do our other leg now. Point it nice and slow. It's sticky on the refrigerator. All the way till only your big toe is pointing on the floor. And close. Good. 2 more times, really slow. Each side, tendu, and close. Tendu, and close. Tendu means to stretch. We're stretching our legs out. Okay, we're gonna do it 4 times fast on each side, starting with the right. Here we go, and 1, close. 2, close. 3, close. You're beautiful. 4, and close. Plie, and stretch. Other side, and point. Close, point, nice and slow. There you go, point, and close, and point, and close. So we go out quickly, but we close nice and slow so we don't bonk into our heel and hurt ourselves, okay? Plie, and stretch. Okay, last time we're gonna point to the side. I want you to take your little finger, okay, and point to your knee. Now sometimes our knee kind of bends and we don't even know it. It happens to Miss Taylor too. So take your pointer. This is a good thing to do every once in a while. And point to your knee and go straighten out, okay? Straighten it out, very good. We just want to do that every once in a while to make sure our legs are extra straight when we're doing our tendus. Very nice job. Okay, I want you to wiggle it out, okay? Woo! Get those legs nice and stretched out. Try and grab your foot behind you. You guys are doing so great. I know it's hard work, and it is fun, isn't it? Okay. One last wiggle. We're going to learn something called a sauté. And a sauté is kind of a jump up into the air. So we can never do a sauté unless we do a plie first. Pliés are very important. So go to first position and show me your nice plie. Okay? We're going to plie and we're going to let a little butterfly fly through our legs and stretch. And plie and let the little butterfly fly through our legs. And now when we stretch, we're going to jump up into the air and point our toes like this. Point and down. Very good. How did that feel? So when we come down, we also land in a plie. Let's try it one more time together. Plie nice and slow. Let the butterflies fly through your legs. Is your crown on? And here we go. Point and down. Great. We're going to do that 4 times together, and I want you to count out loud with me. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Wiggle it out. That was beautiful. Okay, we're gonna make it a little bit fun. I want you to take out your crayon, okay? We're gonna draw a box. A box has 4 lines, okay, and 4 corners. So take it down on the ground. We're gonna draw a line in front of us, and beside us, and behind us, and on the other side. Do you have your box? All right, back to first position. Hands on your hips, crown is on. We're gonna plie and jump forward outside of your box. And jump forward. Great, jump back into your box, jump backward, and stretch. How did that feel? Is it tricky? Wiggle it out, back to first position. We're gonna jump outside of our box. On the side, plie, jump outside of your box. Are your heels still together in first position? You're doing great. Plie, back in. And to the other side of your box, plie. Outside of your box, are you landing in plie? Excellent, stretch. Plie, back into your box. Okay, are you ready for the last one? Are you feeling tired or are we good to go? Here we go, we're going backwards. Plie, jump behind your box, and stretch. Is your crown still on? Mine might have fallen off. Let's put our crowns back on. Excellent, hands on our hips, our shoulders are down, elbows are straight out to the side, not behind us, not in front of us. Here we go, plie, jump into your box. Whew, that was excellent, everyone. Okay, shake it out. That's the best part. And we're gonna go to first position. Our arms come forward, okay? One is gonna open up to, this is called second position, and one is in first position. We're gonna point our toe forward, and we're gonna do our little ballet walk, pointing our toes in a small circle around the box that we just drew. And back inside your box. Let's go the other way. Point, and here we go. Point. I want you to look over your arm so you see where you're going and we don't bump into anything. Back into our box. Very nice. Now it's time for our big circle. Here we go. Draw your line all the way around the room. Arm is out in front of you. Okay, do you have your big circle? Here we go, as big as you can. And we're ready. Point those toes all the way around. And back into your box. Here we go, other way, right away. Around the room. And back into your box. Wonderful, look at you guys go. We're learning so many new things. It's time for our reverence. But first we're gonna review. Plie means to bend. Are we breathing? Breathe during all of our exercises. Okay, so releve means to rise. Okay, so we rise up on our tippies. Very good. What comes next? We learned a tendu. And a tendu is when we stretch our leg out as far as it will go until only the tip of our big toe is pointing on the floor, okay? Tendus. Let's try it on the other side, just for review. And point that toe so hard. And we want to make sure that our heel is going forward towards Miss Taylor. So if it weren't, it would be facing backward, but we want it to come forward, okay, towards me, if you're facing me. So that's a tendu. It means to stretch. What we learned today was a sauté. So we always start our sauté in a nice plie. And let's bounce for a minute. So we're in a nice plie, and we jump up, sauté, and we land back in plie. So that's a sauté. We're kind of like popcorn popping on the stove, okay? Wiggle it out. Beautiful. I am so happy to be here with all of you today. We're gonna do our reverence, okay? So we start with our arms down. Our crown is on, we're in first position. Both of our arms are gonna come through. First, hug your beach ball. Shoulders are still down, elbows are out. They're not falling down and they're not going up too high. They're just resting like they're on top of a table or on top of a cloud. And our arms come all the way up above us. Look up, breathe. Look at one hand. Look in your other hand and let them float down. Take a breath, like your swan arms, and rest them down low. Good. We're just gonna do one arm now. Arm through first. And watch your hand as it comes all the way up. And watch it go all the way down. Swan arm, breath. And it comes down. You guys are doing amazing. Next arm, the same thing. Twinkle your fingers, look at them above you. And breath, swan arm, hello. And it comes down. Good, we're gonna point our toe to the side and put it behind us. And we're gonna drop our head and do a little curtsy. Excellent. Step to the side, point your other toe, stretch your neck long, and do a little curtsy. Oh, you guys are wonderful. You should give yourself a pat on the back. Make sure you get your wiggles out. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all.